Hey guys, it's SFP here, and welcome to episode number 28 of my FIFA 16 Barcelona career mode. And I have a special episode for you guys because we have three great games, and especially the middle one, which will be against Real Madrid, which oddly enough is around the same time that El Clasico is actually happening at the moment, which is very exciting. I'm definitely tuning in for that one. I hope you guys will be too. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm kind of having a little bit of a sore throat at the moment. I hope it doesn't get too out of hand. Otherwise, doing these commentaries might be an issue. Especially since I'm been very excited, very hopeful to start off this shout out week. And starting off with the shout out week, guys, I am giving a shout out to someone who I've already given a shout out before because he asked for it, because he's been so participative on my channel, and I know he loves these Barcelona career mode videos. So shout out to Football FC one more time. Like I said, he's been very active on my channel. Make sure to check out his channel as well. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And basically, the main, at least from what I see from his channel, is basically that he has a lot of tutorial videos. So if you're into all these kind of skill moves, soccer-wise, make sure to check his channel out. He also does a little bit of commentary there on certain games that come up of his interest. He brings up a lot of interesting topics. There's one video about Chelsea battling relegation. Obviously, being somewhat of a Chelsea admirer, that one was brought to my attention fairly quickly. And he also made a little interesting video here, kind of pumping himself up for the El Clasico that's happening this Saturday. No doubt that he is very excited for this game, and who knows, maybe I can, when the video comes up for the Clasico, I'll maybe jot in a couple of points here and there and have a conversation with him. Football FC, thank you again for being so, I'm very appreciative of your involvement in my channel, and who knows, maybe someday we can do a collab. But anyways, as this intro comes to a close, let us focus now on this next game coming up. And this is a long intro, guys. I do apologize for that. And here we go. And here we have Dongu. Dongu has the ball. He goes for the shot, and what a nice save there from, I want to say it's Sergio Asenjo, but I don't quite remember who Villarreal's goalkeeper is right now. I remember back in the day it used to be Diego Lopez. And then there was another goalkeeper that my mind is not being able to obtain right now. Anyways, here we have the first opportunity here for Villarreal. And I believe that was Soldado with the shot. No, it was Xavi Costa, or Jay Costa, with a great shot, and it almost got in goal, guys. That was a little too close for me. And so I'm going to have to shore up the defense and see what I can make happen on the offensive side. And here we have foul. And this will definitely lead to a card, and it will lead to a yellow card to match his jersey there. Nice guy in the rough, and it's Tomas Pina with the yellow here in the first half. And as you can see there was a jersey pull there. And a little kind of clip there. I would have called the jersey pull more than the little clip because that was a little too soft for me. But anyways, I'll take the foul. And here we have Thomas Pina, the yellow carded player, who kind of just has all the time in the world and all the space to boot, and he takes a great shot there, but luckily Ter Stegen, our backup goalkeeper, makes a solid save there. And here you have the last couple seconds of the half, and Pina again has the opportunity. Soldado with the shot, and Soldado gave a horrible shot there. And I don't know what's been the matter with Soldado. He used to be such an interesting player back in his Madrid days. I even enjoyed him in his Valencia days. But ever since he went to Tottenham, I don't know what happened to his career. He kind of just had a little bump in the road, and I'm hoping now that he's in Villarreal, he'll be able to pick up whatever form he had. Because I can't say he was like a star striker, but I thought he was at least a very serviceable striker. And I'm gonna take Iniesta out, and I'm gonna put in Rafinha for the next couple of seconds here. Here you have Dongu, and Dongu sets himself very nicely, very calmly, and slots it in the back of the net, and we get the lead here with 15 minutes left to spare in the whole game. As you can see here, the tiki-taka, nice positioning, all the time in the world. Takes his time, slots it in the back of the corner, nothing but net. And I know that's a basketball term, but I think it bodes well for this one as well. Although technically, most goals would be nothing but net, wouldn't they? Unless it hits the post ever so often, but I guess maybe I shouldn't use that line anymore. Anywho, that's the first goal of this game, and seemingly by the time it might be the only one, as the ref will blow the whistle right here and we get a 1-0 win away from home, which is a great way to start the video off here, guys, and a great way to start off the shoutout week. Uh, but anyways, obviously being Barcelona, we're expected to dominate, and I don't know if domination might be the word I've used for that game. But hopefully the next one, which will be more interesting and I'm really pumped up for, which is El Clásico, will be a better showing for you guys. Now, obviously, there will be a lot more passion. And speaking of passion, I'm passionate of these young players, and I'm hoping that they'll grow more quickly. And here we see that Miguel actually gets an A, and he's so close to hitting that 60 overall. That is crazy. And Bagnac as well is getting close to that 70 mark. And here we have a scout report here for the USA. There aren't many promising players, which is a darn shame. Um, so I'm going to end up releasing a lot of these players. But I will sign Donny Sarkodie because of his potential that he has there. Although his height isn't very enticing at the moment, I'm hoping he'll grow in his time here at our academy. And it seems that we have a player returning from injury, which I believe is Dani Alves. And here we have another training simulation yet again, and hopefully this time, for sure, there will at least be two players growing. Not two, but at least Miguel gets a nice boost there, and now he's a 60 overall player. And again, Miguel is a very exciting prospect for me. I've been wanting to get a quality striker here. He isn't exactly it at the moment, but I'm sure he can grow into one just fine. And remember, guys, I'm still looking for a striker, a right back, and a holding midfielder. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments section down below. It seems that one player wants out, and that is Francisco Amoya. Now, I wanted to hold him on a little bit longer. I wanted to see how close his overall is to 94, more than 81. But I believe he is a little frustrated with him being 18. Obviously, you want to start getting your feet wet at that age. So I'll cede and give him a contract here. Although I don't exactly know if I plan on keeping him, but at least he'll give me a nice chunk of change here should I decide to sell him later on. Anyways, and here we have 85 to 94, which is a little bit more promising, but nevertheless, uh, I want him to grow a little bit more. And finally, as we switch to our A team, because we're definitely going to need our A team for this, we are going to play Real Madrid at the Camp Nou right after this squad report. And as you can see, everyone's going very, very nicely. I don't think there's a negative overall just yet. It was Adriano, I believe, at some point. But now that he's sold, um, I think most of these will be positive overalls. Anyways, that's it. And now the time has come to face our rival. And I guess out of curiosity, guys, I mean, this is my 2 cents, but I think the club-wise, the FC Barcelona Real Madrid match is the most viewed match of all time. I'm sure no one, I'm sure you'll find it hard for anyone to miss a quality game like this one. But you guys who are soccer fans as well, let me know which two teams or which matchup, which rivalry is the most viewed. Is it maybe Manchester United? I'm actually a big fan of Argentinian soccer, and the whole uh, Boca River rivalry is very interesting for me. Or is it any other ones? Is it one in the Turkish league, perhaps, with Besiktas? And I was gonna say Fenerbahce, but I don't know which rival is which. So instead of acting like an idiot, I'm just gonna let you guys let me know in the comment section. And which one's your favorite? Which one do you most enjoy? Is it your home team facing against your own home team's rival, or is it one of these more classic European teams or South American teams for that matter that make you a little giddy and excited for watching these matches? And as you can see here, they go with Kiko Casillas, so that means that they're definitely going to lose because if they don't have Navas, they're making those awesome saves that he's been doing, at least at the beginning of the season. They're going to have issues coming with the likes of Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. And we're off here in this El Clasico, the second El Clasico for me as coach. And here we have Tony Cruz with a great shot, and it almost goes in the back of the net there in the 30th minute. What a close chance there for Tony Cruz from Real Madrid. But luckily for us, it goes. It beats the goalkeeper, but it also beats the goal as well, guys. And here you have our goalkeeper, Claudio Bravo, the Chilean here goalkeeper. And here we have the last few seconds, and it seems to me that this first half was a little dull. And it's not exactly something you expect from a Clásico. You know, you expect a lot of action from the get-go, and unfortunately, this first half hasn't exactly been up to par. At least not even up to par with the first one we had this season. Here we have Sergio Busquets, who's trying to find Suarez. Suarez turns around, 180, and it goes in the back of the net. Suarez with the first goal of it, this El Clásico. And we're on the lead here at the Camp Nou. As you can see here, what a nice turn there. Suarez, I didn't picture him as someone who plays well with his back to goal, but he does this very nicely at this moment. And we get the lead here. Suarez, who, after we see here the amount of goals he scored this season, I expect a little bit more out of him in the production this season. But 3 goals isn't exactly ideal, but maybe he's just having one of those slump years. And here is Sergio Busquets who steals the ball. He's by himself. He's going to go for the sweaty goal, and Suarez makes it 2-0. And this second half is definitely a lot better than the first one. And we get the lead, and we double our lead, excuse me. As you can see here, at the dismay of the Real Madrid players, they're holding their heads down low because they know we are the superior team right now. And I do apologize, guys, ahead of time. And right now, actually, if my breathing's somewhat heavy, I'm starting to feel a stuffy nose coming as well. So this doesn't bode well for my shout-out week here. I'm hoping that uh, this won't affect it too much. And if not, I guess I'll just have to deal with doing minimal commentary. Here, Sergio Ramos and Cristiano Ronaldo with an acrobatic shot, and that lowers the deficit here for them. And now they might be back in the game, guys. And out of all the people though to score, it had to be CR7. That pisses me off so much. Just like whenever I play against Mexico, if Chicharito scores, I get a little bit pissed. But that's just kind of the bitter rivalry, show in there. And Bravo could have done a lot better with that save. But nevertheless, it is Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best players in FIFA. So at least if someone's going to score that way, it might as well be him, I guess. And he also is in a little bit of a deficit. He's only scored 8 goals this season. He's not even nowhere near the top uh, list here for the goal scorers. And here you have Messi, who has the whole right side to himself. He opens up a little bit, gonna tuck his hips, and he makes it 3-1. And that, considering the time that we have left, is game, set, and match, guys. And as you can see here, as you can imagine, the beauty of that shot here, he curls it behind the net. Nothing Kiko Casillas can do, excuse me, Casilla can do. But I bet you $1 million if it was Keylor Navas, maybe he would have made that save. But again, I digress, and I'm gonna end that right here because I think Keylor Navas is so underrated. I mean, if in this FIFA game, if they don't want him, if they sell him, I'll make an attempt to get him because I rate him that highly. And that is the end of the El Clasico for this time, guys. We get 2 wins, um, which is great. But remember, for the Copa del Rey, we have Real Madrid yet again. So uh, I'm really hoping. I hope you guys are hoping. I hope you guys are looking forward to that one as well. I know I am. And here we have a conversation with Leo Messi. He's obviously happy. We're playing in a Clásico, who wouldn't be? And now I'm going back to training simulation. I want to make one more change here because we have a new player here, Moya. And Moya does grow here to level 56 of overall, and Bagnac finally grows to an overall of 70. So 2-in-1 training session is great. And here we have a management offer, from Uruguay, and I obviously will not accept it. However, I do have to give Patra here a salary increase, because he asked for it. And while I'm a little bit apprehensive of giving a reserve player that amount of money, I need a good squad depth, especially come next season when we will be participating in the Champions League. Anyways, our last game here is against Real Sociedad at their stadium, whose name is eluding me at the moment. But anyways, I'm going to make one change here. I'm going to put Vermaelen in because he wants to play this one. He hasn't played in a while, so I figure I want to keep as many people as I can happy, and so he's going to get the start here in this game. As we can see here by the table, we have a significant lead, almost a 20-point lead there against Atletico Madrid. And I think we might have already played them twice, so unfortunately I can't extend that lead. Uh, we are out of the control, basically, of extending that lead, but here we see that the player to watch is Luis Suarez, who scored 2 critical goals in the El Clasico last match. And so all eyes will be on him to see what he can do in this game. And here we have our starting 11, which is relatively the same except for the Vermaelen inclusion here. And here we see Carlos Vela, the Mexican international, who apparently will not be suiting up for Real Sociedad uh, come next season or even this winter transfer window. Here we have Neymar. Neymar beats his defender, no sweat, and he's going to slot it in the back of the net. And there's no contest here. Neymar with the goal, and we get the lead here at the end of the first half. As I was saying before, apparently uh, Carlos Vela is getting offers, especially from MLS. There's 2 MLS teams, and as an MLS fan, I'm very excited. I'm hoping that one of these teams from MLS cements that transfer offer to bring him over here, because right now the inclusion of Giovanni Dos Santos into the MLS league has been amazing. I think that the Mexican fan base there is very passionate, even though obviously I'm a rival in more cases than one, because I'm also Peruvian, and so Latin America, for wrong reasons, actually has a little bit of a rivalry against Mexico as well. Um, and so I'm hoping that's the case. I even heard a possibility of Chicharito Hernandez coming to MLS as well, although that one is a little bit more doubtful because I feel that Javier still has that dream of making it big in a quality team there in Europe. And so far, as long as that isn't satisfied, he'll keep going at it. And here we have Paul Pogba with what I would want to say is a long distance shot. I know Football FC has suggested me doing more long distance shots, especially with Pogba, because he has a good long range shot there. As you can see here, I kind of reacted to that idea. As you can see there, what a beautiful curve on that ball, I gotta say, guys. And that was all planned because I knew Pogba was in that area. Sent him the ball, and he just crushes it with that great definition. And it's only his second goal of the season. Granted, he came in the winter transfer window, but still, it should be pretty higher. Anyways, here we have an opportunity, and we wasted. We could have gone 3-0, but Martinez here, as you can see, makes a crucial save in the last second. it seems Chevy Prieto's coming in. But anywho, that doesn't matter because the game will end with a 2-0 lead that we had from the first half, actually, I believe, or the second half, excuse me. But that will be it for this episode, guys. We get 3 wins in 3 very important games, and as we see by the table, we only need one more win and we clinch the league, which is great. It's expected, obviously, for us as Barcelona to clinch the league as soon as possible. So the fact that we only need one more win is amazing. As I leave you guys here with the training simulation, remember to like my videos, hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on my channels, or my channel, excuse me. Follow me on Twitch at SFP Gaming and on Twitter at SFP Soccer Show. And remember, guys, this is a shout out week. It's for you guys, so if you want to participate, by all means, just stay active. Hit me a comment. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video.